Hey, welcome to the Ebb and Flow show, everybody. How are you?
How are you?
Doing pretty good? Doing pretty good?
Mm-hmm.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
You're looking splendid.
Thank you.
You know, last time on the show, we had these doctors on, and they were talking about all this kind of acupuncture, acu-weight, and I see the results.
Yes, and I still have the little balls behind my ears. I have
Really?
balls behind my ears.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, as you're walking down the street, are you getting a lot of attention nowadays?
I don't know. I'm clueless.
Come on.
I know. I'm really clueless. I just focus.
You don't have anybody beeping the horn, blowing the whistle?
No.
Nobody yelling, "Hey, Shorty!" You don't got none of that?
No.
Okay.
No. But I do know one thing. I was sweating today. It was like 100 degrees the last 3 days.
Yeah.
That's why my hair is like this. I normally don't pull my hair back.
Yeah, I know you're from Jersey, so you can easily get to the shore.
The last couple of days, it was like it was Arizona. It was like 100, 102. It's crazy. I was peeling myself off the car seat.
Well, every summer we always have like a little heat wave before the actual summer begins.
So we have a heat wave before the real heat wave.
Yes,
I gotcha.
Yes. Each and every summer, if you kind of
gotcha.
think about it, that's what typically happens. So I know we have a pretty packed show today.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, tell us about some of our guests.
Well, we have Ron DaCosta. Ron and I worked together about 5 years ago. He is a pharmaceutical rep, but that's not why he's here. He's not going to
He's not here to...
discuss drugs. no.
Okay.
But Ron has a little side job or a passion.
What you do?
He got involved with men's fitness, which, men tend to forget about that.
Yeah.
And he's taken it to the top. He's won some awards.
Okay.
He's been in some magazines.
All right.
So he's going to share with us some exercises to do for you people who are sitting behind an office.
Yeah. So we don't get
And,
that gut that kind of happens as we get
Ron has
older.
no gut. I'm begging him to take his shirt off, but
This isn't that kind of show.
why can't he take his shirt off?
Because this is a PG show. Not even PG-13, PG.
Okay.
So he
We'll
cannot
see.
take his
We'll
shirt
see.
off.
I'll have to maybe make him sauce. He might take his shirt off if I make him sauce.
Is that easy, huh? Okay.
Yeah, it could be. I don't think his wife cooks, so.
No, you can't
And
go
then
there.
we have Saba. Saba owns Cloudy Sky Films, and Saba has an alter ego, which is just crazy.
Okay.
Crazy,
all right.
wonderful.
Alter ego, two sides of his personality.
Well, when I say alter ego, he has a character he portrays,
Okay.
which is totally different.
I know he has a webisode that he
Yes,
produced.
I was in it.
You were in the
Yes, I
webisode?
was the fan.
You were the
crazed
fan. Wow, not the teacher.
No,
Okay.
that's for you.
That's for me.
That's for you, yeah.
The things are actually going pretty well with that. We shot the trailer.
Wonderful. Nice.
And,
So I'm just going to show up on the set, don't read my lines or anything. You think I'm that much of
are
a professional?
natural. It just oozes from you, all that talent that you have.
Okay.
Don't you see it when you
I
just wake
do.
up in the morning?
I am a teacher by nature.
Okay, all right.
Some students don't learn, but
Yeah. Well, they need extra motivation. That's what they need.
I gotcha.
We also have a musician coming on the phone, Crystal, coming on the show,
Nice.
rather, and she's going to play guitar and sing as well.
Wonderful.
Yeah, she gets around to some of the venues here in Philly and does her thing.
Wonderful. That's excellent.
Yeah, so I'm
Sounds
quite
great.
sure. Yeah, I'm quite sure you'll enjoy her.
Wonderful.
Yeah, quite sure you'll enjoy her.
So what else is up? How's the party going?
The party's going well. We're just about, we got the venue, we got the menu, we got everything set. Like I said, the daughter's still studying the Hebrew, so
How
that's
about you?
coming along pretty well. I can't really catch on to the Hebrew.
Oh my
I
goodness.
cannot catch on.
What are you going to do?
I can't fake it. I can't fake it. So
No disrespect, but it's all in the.
I need some more.
You need phlegm. So get a cold right before the party.
But then I'll sound all.
You'll sound perfect. Seriously, no disrespect.
Yeah,
That's what I was told. It's
in
all
the-
about that. No, not.
Okay, so it really has to come from down here. Gotcha.
And you need to speak because you are her father.
Yeah, I know. I need to
So
say.
I don't mean to put pressure on you, but you need to speak.
Yeah, I'm quite sure I'll have it done by then. You were supposed to be my coach, so I guess this is my training right now that you're giving me.
We'll train. We'll
Okay.
train.
All right.
Yeah,
We'll
cool.
train a little bit. A little bit.
So what else is up?
Nothing too much. Just really waiting for this show to really kick off. We'll do a good job, all right?
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Yes.
Okay, everybody, so we're actually going to bring up our first guest, Miss Crystal. She's going to sing us a couple songs.
Go when you're ready. What if there's still more? What if there's days and months and weeks left to explore? To search high, cold for evidence of the fall. If I fail, I'm gonna fail big. If I fall, I'm gonna fall for it. I'll never look back, never see what could have been. I'll give it all. I'll risk this fall. What if they tried to say he never lived and never died? What if this whole war becomes something I'm expected to ignore, to never fight, to never try? So if I fail, I'm gonna fail big. If I fall, I'm gonna fall for it. I'll never look back, never see what could have been. I'll give it all. I'll risk this fall. So if I fail, I'm gonna fail big. If I fall, I'm gonna fall for it. I'll never look back, never hold what I've lost. I'll give it all. I'll risk this fall.
You want an intro?
No, you.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Back with Crystal, singer-songwriter. She just sang us that wonderful song, If I Fall. So beautiful. So beautiful, Crystal.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the Ebb and Flow
It's
show.
good to be here with your shoes.
It's good to have you. With her shoes or my shoes?
She likes my shoes.
Oh,
Her
okay.
shoes.
Thank
They're pretty
you.
snappy.
I like your song.
Thank you.
And what was the inspiration for that song?
I think it's actually the first song I ever wrote, and I did it when I was a senior in high school.
Wow.
And I was raised fundamentalist, and
Okay.
I was going through a lot with my religion and trying to figure myself out.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, if I'm going to do this, grow up thing, I'm going to do it full force. So-
Okay. So were you heartbroken over a man, or were you heartbroken over the fundamentalists trying to suppress you? What were you?
I was actually coming out, so
Okay.
it was
Oh, okay.
so difficult
Yeah, yeah.
to be raised in like this heteronormative atmosphere, and then find out that my orientation is different
Okay,
than what people
okay.
think. So
Yeah. How has it been received? The music, the song itself.
it's really not working.
It's really not working.
In music,
Okay.
I mean, because I grew up singing Christian music, and
Yeah.
that's where my heart is, and I would sit. I mean, that's basically how I would meditate. Was sit down and write a song or sing with my guitar. And since I kind of came out in the religious world, I did that. 2009, I sang for 35,000 people. I got up and sang.
Awesome.
And at the end of it, I had I basically made friends with a mentor. He was a pastor, and I went to his mega church in DC and sang. And we had a conversation about my orientation and who I was and what I felt that I was called to do. And he said, if you are this way, then we can't actually let you just speak. We can only let you get on stage and sing, and even that.
Oh, wow.
And so it was heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And that's where it was kind of like, well, I don't quite know what to do with my faith and my music and
Yeah.
everything.
Did you try maybe going to another parish or
The
another?
thing about religion is it's so ingrained in you, and it had more to do with like my community and because all of my networks were in that faith background. I went to college in that faith background, and 2009 I was leaving my undergrad program, so it was like I don't quite know who to contact after this. My degree was in music performance and English. So, I mean, in those fields, you definitely need to be able to contact back and forth, and everything was completely cut off.
So what does it make you want to do as an artist? Do you kind of shift what you now write about and what you now sing about to fit what is popular and what works?
I tried. I really did. I moved to Philadelphia and I started doing, I would sing cover songs.
Yeah.
And, you know, I made my living as a, you know, a cover singer for a while. I sang at the Marriott during SIPs. But it was, I mean, it's very different. It's a completely different feel to the music. It's a completely different story, and it's not my story. And so, actually, about last fall was like the last real gig that I had done where I was doing covers besides like, you know, little ones here and there. Just because it's like it's not the same music, it's not the same feel.
But I have to imagine that here in Philly, the LBGT community is pretty large,
So accepting.
and they would be accepting of your music.
I'm discovering that now, that there are affirming churches, and it took quite a long time to kind of transition from, you know, fundamentalist mindset to, oh my gosh, there's a difference between spirituality and religion, and you know, I am my own person. So I would say a bit of brainwashing goes with that.
But I mean, I don't really feel that sexual orientation goes with religion and stuff. I mean, that's kind of separate. You know what I'm saying?
It should be.
It should definitely be. I mean,
should be.
you
But it's
sing
not.
beautifully,
Thank you.
and if there's a message behind your song, that's really it.
I mean,
That's
I would
it?
hope so.
Wow.
I mean, that's the message that I hope to get. But I mean, I haven't been able to find open doors singing religious music and being who I am.
I think your talent should hopefully lead the way for you because you're definitely talented.
Thank you.
I mean,
Why don't you relocate? Seriously.
Where would I go?
Well, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but Los Angeles, San Francisco, they might be more open because we said this with another guest. Once you build a buzz, the buzz follows you.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where you build the buzz. So if you're not building a buzz here, listen to me, I sound like a psychiatrist. If you're not building the buzz here,
Buzz building 101.
yes, but it's true. Go to an area that you don't have to worry about you being accepted. They're going to just listen to your music. And then once you build that buzz, then you just go wherever you want.
Yeah, it's very encouraging, and I definitely got my feet wet in Philadelphia because prior to this I had just been singing in the Christian market, and being here, it has opened my eyes. I've made so many friends, and I've been able to be on stages that I never would have been on before, which is nice. And so I'm trying to find the balance, you know, the finesse between singing my own music and finding that I guess secular sound.
Prior to coming to Philly, where were you? What city were you in?
I did my undergrad in Michigan, so
Okay.
Barron Springs, Michigan.
Yeah.
Middle of nowhere. There's nothing.
How far is that from Detroit? Is that?
It's about 2 hours from Detroit,
Oh wow, yeah, it's
and
pretty.
2 hours from Chicago.
That's where you're from originally,
4
in that
hours, yeah.
in that area. Are you from that?
I lived there for 5 years, but my family is mostly from Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay, okay.
How has the relationship been with your family?
Oh, it's so good.
Good,
Actually,
that's great.
it was very difficult to come out to my mother. I actually didn't tell her till I left school and I moved back home, and I took another mentor, my friend Deidre, and she's a pastor's wife. So I was traveling between DC and the outskirts of Pennsylvania for about 2 months, going there and saying, okay, I need to tell my mom, I need to tell my mom, I need to tell my mom. And every time I went back home, I would lose my esteem, and then I wouldn't be able to tell her, and I would just go on with my day. And then one evening I went back home and she was watching Hitch.
Yeah.
Which probably isn't the best time to tell your mother when she's like, this could be you someday. And
Oh my goodness.
I told her, and at first it was like she thought that maybe I would be pregnant instead, but no, sorry, mother. And I have 3 brothers, which makes it even more like difficult.
I have 3 brothers. Where do you fall in the line of the
I have
family?
one older brother, 2 younger brothers.
Oh, so you're the middle child.
kind of.
Sort of, kind of. You suffer from that syndrome growing up, that middle child syndrome?
What's the middle child?
Yeah, exactly. What is the middle child?
Well, the little one gets all of the attention.
Right.
And then the older one gets just a little bit of attention, and you get no attention.
I was also the only girl.
So was
Okay.
I. We have a lot in common. I was the only girl, but I was the eldest of the 4. and I got no attention.
No attention at all.
No.
Wow. Okay.
No,
okay.
because in the Italian family, the first son is the, king. Just
So-
sharing a little bit with you.
What's next for
Mine.
you? You're gonna continue to play gigs around the city,
Yeah.
covers to make
Where are
money.
you going?
What do
Anything you want to promote? Something you're doing in the next couple of weeks?
I am going to start. Actually, no. I mean, there's another project that I'm doing that kind of has to do with the dichotomy between orientation and spirituality or religion. I'm working on the identity kit, which
Okay.
is I wrote a book, and it's about affirming both your spirituality and your identity. Because I wish when I was a young adult that I had, a tool that said, "Don't worry, God still loves you." There's nothing wrong with that. So I wrote this tool, and it's got tons of resources. And we're going to start. It's launching as an ebook next week, and we're going to start doing workshops at the William Way Center for any young adult who would like to attend.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Promote that because that's
Yeah.
it's really admirable.
I'm so excited to get to do
Yeah.
it, and my partner that I'm doing it with, Mason, is a phenomenal speaker and facilitator, so I kind of just had to supply the curriculum, and he was like, I will go anywhere with this.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Plan to launch it as an ebook. I guess also you'll be self-published one day, possibly, and
Hopefully
Bring it to
ebook will
Barnes
lead
and
to
Noble.
real publisher,
Okay.
not self-publishing. But yeah, sky's the limit, right?
sure,
Yeah,
100%. And you'll be back later for us to sing another song.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
love to
Wonderful.
sing it.
Tell us a little bit about the song you're going to sing next.
The second song has a lot to do with my coming out ventures also.
Okay.
Wow, this is kind of a theme.
Yeah.
But when I told my mother, she seemed slightly disappointed in me, and I knew she wasn't because the next day she was like, I love you anyway. This is, we can work with this. And so I wrote the song "Mess of Me," where it's kind of like, well, I feel like I've screwed up so many parts of my life. But the other side of it is nobody's perfect, so I'm kind of proud of the mistakes that I've made. So I think it kind of sounds like I'm crying, but on the other side, I'm celebrating.
And again, I'm curious, have you put your music to CD and pushed it in the community, the LBGT community?
No, I haven't. I have not done that. I have 2 Christian CDs,
Okay.
and I have a YouTube channel, but I do not have.
Will you one day get into the studio to put your music to CD and then push to the community that will support you?
I have been inspired by someone to start a Kickstarter, so maybe I could raise enough funds
That's right. Yeah.
to start my own CD.
Okay, so we can look
Wonderful.
forward to supporting you on
Yes,
Kickstarter.
both of you are
Definitely.
getting emails.
Yay! Can't wait.
Well, thanks a lot for joining us,
Thank
Crystal.
you.
We look
you
forward
for
to your
having
next
me.
song.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll be right back with our next guest.
Hi, we're here with Ron DaCosta, and Ron works a 9-to-5 job, but Ron has a passion for men's fitness. Right, Ron?
Correct.
And how long have you been involved in that, Ron?
I've been working out for a little over 10 years, and as far as competing in the fitness, it's only been just about a year. But
Wow.
fitness is just one of my passions that I love doing.
Yeah, competition. So I guess this is Mr. Universe. Is it Mr. New York? Mr. Jersey? What type of competition?
He's gonna get all those titles. Give
Okay.
him time.
Well,
Give him
eventually I'd
time.
like to get there, but Mike, currently what I compete in now, it's called the NPC, which is the National Physique Committee, and I've been doing that for about a year now. And I just had 2 competitions this year, and I took first place in my last 2 competitions. So in the men's physique division of it.
We have the awards with us. One
Yes.
was in Manhattan.
Correct.
First place.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Here, Mike.
How many folks did you beat out to get this prestigious award?
Well, in the physique division, they go by height class. It doesn't go by weight. And it goes up to 5'7", and then 5'7" to 5'10", and then up to 5'10" and over. So I was in the tall class because I'm 6'1". And in my class, it varies from about Anywhere from 10 to maybe 16 guys
Wow.
in my class. So
So when you work with individuals, you just help them get in shape, you help them get muscular like you deal with their diet. Take us through a program.
So basically, it's what they want to accomplish overall.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times it's either their diet needs or it's just a goal they need to achieve in losing weight to get tone or fitness. So I basically just ask them, what do you want to accomplish? And I want to lose 10 pounds, or I want to just get back into shape, just get my motors back going. So, and I just go from there and take it from that point.
Now, of course, your clients or people that are coming to you for advice, they think they're going to look like you. You know that, Ron.
Right.
Okay. So what you need to let the people know is what it takes genetically and anything else you do to look like you, because not everyone can look like this.
Right. I mean, anybody could look like this, because, if I could do it, a lot of people could do it. It just takes hard work and dedication. And I tell a lot of my people that I work out and train with, I'm like, listen, although, you work your tail off at your business or your job, whatever it is, you're not going to outwork your company. Just give yourself an hour a day to enjoy what you want to do. And just, if it's you like going to the gym, singing, hiking, or whatever it is, just take an hour a day and just do what you want to do, because that's going to relieve your stress from your job, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then once, like I tell me, from when you in the gym, because the hardest part is getting there. Once you're there, you're going to have to do something. And that's where it works.
But don't you think genetics play a part in it too?
Yeah,
Ron?
it does. It does. It does genetics play a role in it. I mean,
There are women who don't have long legs, so no matter what they do, their legs can be thin, toned, but they'll never be long.
Yeah, but when we're talking about getting in shape,
Excuse me.
that is the hard work aspect.
I was
Right.
getting to Ron's
Okay.
arms now. There are guys that are fit, but they will not have those arms.
Well, is that via hard work? You got those arms from
from working out,
from hard work, working out.
Hard
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
Are you genetically predisposed to being
No,
big?
no. Like I said, back in my junior high school and high school days, I was skinny. I was a skinny kid growing up. Unfortunately, just playing sports all year round, it helped me a lot. Develop the muscles and hitting the weights, and constantly just running around being active. So eventually, my muscles eventually got there.
Give us a success story. One of the customers that you have, one of your clients, give us a success story. Whether they were big and got small, or maybe they were small and got big. Just give us a success.
It was the same thing, a situation as me. The customers, my client was skinny. I think he was around 155, and he just wanted to put on a little weight.
How tall?
to him. He was 5'10".
Okay, that's still
5'10".
skinny.
Yeah, he was skinny. So, and he wasn't active at all, all through high school. He was telling me, even in college, he's always getting bumped around playing basketball. So I just put him on a program, put him on a nice little strict diet, some food that he had to eat. He had to eat a lot more than usual to bulk up a little bit. And then eventually, but he was eating clean stuff, and the weights, you can see the results. I think he saw a good result in about 4 weeks
Wow.
from hitting it hard.
So, were you bullied, Ron?
Was I bullied?
Yeah.
No, unfortunately, I wasn't bullied.
Even when you were skinny?
Even when I was skinny.
Okay, because I was gonna say, don't bully someone. This is how they turn out, and they come back to find you.
Yeah, it's just so funny now when I look back and all my friends today, because I'm 36 years old, and all my friends now, and I look at them, and I'm like, you're 36 and I'm 36. I'm like, what happened here,
Yeah.
Yeah. I know you've got some write-ups in a couple of magazines.
Yeah.
Let's get to some of those write-ups.
Okay, this is Men's Fitness. I don't have my glasses, so what is the date?
So that was the September issue, and in this particular article, I was just doing a quick workout of looking at chest, back, some TRX workout, just demonstrating on how to get the workout done.
So
And
you
this-
typically, okay, all right. So those are some of your standard types of
Yep.
exercises.
Yep, doing the squats workout,
yeah.
dumbbell squats, split.
Okay.
And this particular workout was looking at some of the shoulder press and doing some dive body push-ups and suspended chin-ups.
So even for your clients, you really go through some of these standard type exercises.
Absolutely,
Sure.
absolutely. Yep.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure when they go in the gym, they're going to do their typical back and workout exercise, you want to do something different in there. You want to throw in some variance.
Right, right.
Now,
sure.
now I know this much about exercise. You have to do different body parts every
Right.
day.
Mm-hmm.
But even looking at some of this, even doing the same body part, you're in there more than an hour.
Honestly, I'm in the gym just for like an hour and 20 minutes a day, Monday
wow.
through Friday.
Okay.
Okay,
Monday through Friday.
that's like a
So-
part-time job. It's
But,
working out well.
Like I said, like, I'm
You're-
not going to work my
You're
company.
working out well with that.
I'm going to give myself that hour that I
Yeah.
need to go in the gym and get it done, because that's what I like. That's
And
my
anyone
hobby.
who's trying to get in shape, they need a routine. So whether it's, in the morning, at night,
Right.
they need some type of
Exactly.
routine.
For me, typically, since I'm not too much of a morning person, and I know you guys are going to hate me for saying this, but I rarely do cardio. So
Wow.
it's just when I'm in the gym, it's just
We do
mainly all
hate
weights. Because the more cardio I do, the more muscle mass I lose.
Okay.
So,
Okay, that makes sense. That
but
makes
that hour and 15, 20 minutes that I'm in there,
Mm-hmm.
I'm working out at that time, so I'm actually burning calories at the same time. So that's
Yeah.
my cardio.
What is the biggest diet advice, omission or addition to somebody's diet that would help them?
Is looking at your, not so much of the calories, more the carbs intakes.
The
and the sugar.
bread.
The bread. Exactly.
The pasta.
If you could cut out that for a good 2 weeks and you hit the gym for 2 weeks, you're going to see results
Okay.
fast.
Well, that's very true, because part of the reason I lost the 20 pounds is I think in 2 months I might have had 2 servings of bread.
Okay.
No pasta.
And how'd you feel afterwards?
Initially, there was like a lull,
Right.
like almost like, but then after a while, your body gets used to it.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
But I mean, for a couple of weeks there, it was like I was withdrawing.
Yeah, because after a while, it's just muscle memory.
So we get rid of the carbs. What can we add?
Yes, you could add the clean, like the sweet potato.
Okay.
You could add that, and instead of doing the white potato, because the sweet potato is a little more moist.
Yeah.
You could add the fish, and what I do, I like
Fried
tilapia.
fish, some whitings.
Now, you
No
wanna
fried
avoid the
fish.
No
fried.
fried fish. Okay.
Oh, goodness.
Go with the
Alright.
baked tilapia.
No
Go with the
fried,
salmon.
Teach
no fried
Go with the grilled chicken,
anything.
your steamed vegetables.
Okay.
No fried anything. Ron is going to whip you into
He's
shape
gonna
in
whip me into
another
shape.
5
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah, that's
Oh,
good to
my
know.
goodness.
Because I have a little gut, Ron, that you have to help me get rid of. I've developed it over the years.
Yeah, so I mean, if you can't get to the gym, there's a couple of things I could show you.
Yeah. How about if you do that
by
now? What can you?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's do
sounds
it.
good.
So
Yeah.
basically, I mean, we're sitting in a chair. You could use a chair
Okay.
right now, actually.
All right.
And if you want to do a couple just tricep extension, just sit just like this is the chair.
Oh, yeah.
And you just scoot down,
Okay.
and right away you're working your triceps.
That's not terribly hard. Maybe I should
Not
take
at
my
all.
jacket off.
Just like that.
You right?
Connie,
Should I
would
spot you?
No, I don't need a spot.
Should I spot you
I
in
just need
case
you
you
to
fall?
hold the jacket, please, very
Okay, I'll
much.
hold the
Yeah.
jacket.
So once
So
again, you
yeah,
just kind of.
scoop your butt out.
Now this
I
is
did
while I'm at the office, right?
right at the office.
No, you see the
just-
way
Oh,
That's
I
what I'm doing.
apologize. See, I'm-
And put your hands at the
Rookie.
end of the chair.
Okay, end of the chair.
End of the chair. And just basically keep your elbows in and just scoot down.
I see a
How
lot of
far do
shaking
I,
going on, Mike.
Just
90
like that,
degree
90-degree angle, just like
Now,
that.
how long do I have to hold it? That's
go
the
right
question.
back up.
Okay, good.
Right back up.
not
You
too
go down, you hold it for 2,
It's not too bad.
and you come right back up.
Okay. Are we done yet?
Well, I'm done. You're not.
Okay.
So,
You
yeah,
okay?
you can do that.
You did too.
kinda rough there. That was
You
kinda
did
rough.
too.
That's the hard part. You got to crawl before you can walk. So you got to
Okay.
take baby steps.
What's the next exercise? Let's move over to
Couple of
the.
things. I mean, what I did today, I brought my resistance band.
Connie, would you mind continuing to hold the jacket? You give it to me.
Okay. See, these are a couple.
Baby story though.
So,
Sorry.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Go.
So, Mike, I got the resistance band here. This is
Yeah.
another cool thing and inexpensive and cheap to have and carry around if you want to travel with it.
Okay.
So basically, when I'm doing that resistance band, you just want to put both legs into it, shoulder width apart.
Yeah.
And from here, you can just do regular bicep curls with it.
Wow. Okay.
You do
You all
bicep,
right?
Yeah. Got it covered. Not a
bicep
problem.
curls, and then you can just pull it right up.
Yeah.
Another thing too, you start doing squats.
Squats. Gotcha. Okay.
Real easy, and that's the number one thing you want to do is start doing squats.
Okay. Okay.
So, I mean, I could give it to you. You want to demonstrate it? You want to try
Go
it?
for it. Yeah, we're gonna try it. All
Give
right.
it a shot.
Now again, I'm a rookie, so you have to
Yep.
go
Stick
slow.
one leg in there
Go
and
slow.
open your legs
Spread
a little
'em.
bit.
Spread them a little bit.
So they're shoulder width apart.
Okay.
There you go.
Shoulder
And then
width
now
apart.
you just pull it right up and just do a bicep curl with it.
Not too hard. Not too bad.
Too hard?
Not too bad at all. Now, how many reps should I do?
You could do anywhere from 8 to 10,
8 to 10.
3 sets.
3 sets of 8 to 10. Now,
Simple,
these
right?
resistance bands come in different type of, this
Right,
tension
the-
isn't,
Yeah, the colors
all, yeah.
means there are different resistance to it.
Well, the tube, as it gets smaller, is more resistant.
Exactly. And even when you open your legs a little bit more, it gets a little harder. If you want to put your legs in a little tighter,
okay.
it gets a little easier.
Oh, yeah, it is a little hard. It is a
See?
little hard.
All right, try doing the one over
Now
your
put
head.
you over like this.
And squat.
And that's for the squat?
Yes.
All right, let's do the squat.
And
Yeah.
just go down. Exactly.
Okay. I gotta keep my back straight, right?
Keep your back straight
Okay, and then come up.
and come right back up.
That's not terribly hard.
Not at all.
Not at all.
See, these are simple things you could do around the house, in
Yeah.
the office.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Keep you
And
in
there's
shape.
so many different exercises you could do with that.
Help me get rid of this gut. Well,
That's
Ron,
it.
thanks a lot for coming into the show.
No problem.
Sharing
Thanks,
some good
Ron.
information with us.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks, Connie. Like I said, the hardest part is getting to the gym.
Yeah. Getting started is the hardest part, right?
Exactly.
Thank Ron for joining us. We're going to move on to our next guest.
Emily. Emily. What? Turn the music off. Emily, don't talk like that to your uncle.
Sorry, Uncle Michael.
He's gotta do it, right? He's gotta have his picture by now.
Wait. Put a flower on the grave.
What?
Yeah, Mom. They love that kind of crap.
What's your language?
He's right.
Yeah, Mom, with depressed face.
Oh, Michael, give your sister a tissue too.
Come on.
I'll do it.
Yeah, Mom would look like you really loved him.
I did care for him. Beginning, at least. And James, don't talk about him like that. You know, he was your father, too.
Adopted father.
Wow, that sounds like someone I know. I gotta go. This place gives me the creeps even then Teresa are dead.
Sylvia, you want to tee it up on Sunday?
Aunt Linda, can I go? Mommy, can I go?
Yeah, me too.
Can you pick them up?
Yeah. Meanwhile, sweetie, I'll call to confirm, okay?
Bob, there's something really fishy here. Yeah, there's only a few family members and it all looks really staged. I don't know if I can make anything interesting out of this.
Yes? You okay? Sure, where? Park 57, 1230. Are you sure you're right? Okay, I'll see you there. Bye.
Aren't you doing lunch with Cameron Diaz at 12:45?
Just give me a ball. It's Chelsea. I have to have lunch with her, you know, sisters.
Well, call Isabel and tell her to call Cameron and see if she can come over to your place for tea at 4.
What's wrong? Is she okay? I don't know. She sounded worried. Well, I just want some money. That's the only reason she ever calls.
Oh, you did not just diss your sister.
Yeah, well, it's true.
Don't worry, Sherry. He doesn't mean it. He's been mixing up his meds again.
So you're gonna shoot tonight, right?
Yeah.
Mom, can we go now?
I guess. Okay, let's go.
Mom! Sherry!
We just watched the video from Cloudy Sky Films. Saba, how are you? The
I'm well, thank
director
you.
of
Thank you for
Cloudy-
having me.
Thank you for coming. Saba, you are the director of Cloudy Sky Films.
Yes.
What else do you do?
Well, Cloud Sky Films is the film production company that I created 2 years ago. I also write scripts, produce the movies or the web series, whatever it is that I do. And essentially what I do is that I act. I am an actor, and like most actors, I'm always looking for the next job. And I've been working as a guest actor at School of Visual Arts in New York City. And with the same group of actors, we're about 30 for the past 6 years. And every week we get to act.
Gotcha.
And every year I thought, how come we don't act more? You know, we're a group of people, we're good. So I thought, I'm going to write something. So I wrote Sherry's Kitchen. As you know, Sherry's Kitchen is a series where I play a woman And it's not about a drag queen, a gay thing, or anything. It's because I had a drag character that I had used on stage. I was singing and dancing as Sherry in a parody of Chorus Line. And so since I had a fan base as Sherry, I decided to write a series about Sherry's life. And then I involved all the actors' friends that I had. And originally it was going to be a summer thing in 2010. And then I thought, well, you know, maybe I should put more people. So I wrote 20 episodes.
Webisodes.
Yes, but 20 episodes of 16 minutes each about.
Okay, yeah.
But then I realized I could not produce 20 episodes. It costs too much money. So I decided to produce 5 and make that one season, season 1. This is how I've met the wonderful Connie.
Okay.
I played a fan.
Was she in one of your...
Yes, she's in the 5th episode.
Okay.
The test.
Yes, the test.
Yes.
So the idea is that each episode is a cooking show. Sherry is the host of a cooking show. And you see basically what leads to the shoot of the cooking show. But you never see the cooking show.
Okay.
So you see the drama.
All the drama around.
The backstage, and how
her
they
life.
prepare you.
Yeah.
But I just want to say, you must have had some following because those episodes are getting hit.
Yeah, we have a few thousand views. I'm very happy.
You have like 25,000 views
Yeah,
per episode.
Wow.
So he has quite a bit of a following because, I mean, we did that, you put it up there and it shot, just went right
Well,
on.
I
You knew
think-
it would. You knew you had something special.
I
were
think
doing.
what was interesting to me is that though it was originally a summer thing, it became a whole year work.
Okay.
I actually incorporated Cloudy Sky Films for this, so I had a production company to produce the series. From 10 original actors, it became 74 actors.
Okay.
From 3 crew members, we became 30 crew members. And so the 5 episodes plus 3 teasers, we have locations like Times Square. We have a gorgeous set.
This is a big time production.
It is, and the thing, it was all financed with my own money, but honestly, it was amazing. I had so much fun, and I met wonderful people. I mean, Connie was there just to be a fan, right? There's a scene where Sherry is being, asked to sign autographs and all that. And of course, I get along with everybody. I love everybody. So we chatted, and then that's why I'm here, and I'm thrilled to be here. And I know we're going to do more things,
You mentioned that you use your own money. As a director, as a filmmaker, you can't really sustain yourself by using your own money. So
that's right. Yeah.
What other avenues have you used to raise
Well,
money?
this is the first year that I actually do a fundraiser. I did a Indiegogo page, and I asked for money. And I have 800 something friends on Facebook, and I said, look, if you all give me $10, I make 8 grand. That's like great. It's not $1 million, but it's 8 grand that I don't have to provide.
Yeah.
And so it was very nerve-wracking because being born and raised in south of France, I was not educated to actually ask for money. We don't talk about money, you don't talk about religion, you don't talk about anything.
Oh my goodness.
So coming here, I had to adjust to this, But then I personally support a lot of people. People send me links all the time. I'm doing this thing, so I always send money. So I figured I should do it too.
Okay.
And I was actually surprised by the people who gave money. I did not expect that person would actually give money. I thought this one will give money, and they didn't.
Okay.
And then the one I didn't gave me money. I was like, it really like breaks your heart. You don't expect. And I always say you never know who the person you meet will become in your life. You never know. Right now, I just met you today, but who knows?
Down the line, we could work on a project together.
That's it. Maybe we'll co-host something.
Yes.
Who knows?
You're leaving me out, okay.
No, you'll be the star.
Oh,
You'll be the guest.
Nice. I like that. When I met you, as we saw in the films, that beautiful head of hair.
Yeah.
That really was his hair.
It was.
To the middle of his back.
You had to chop it off?
Well, I grow my hair on and off through my life, and that was the second time I had long hair. This time it got down the lower back.
Indian hair.
And
how long
very
did it take
thick.
to grow that long?
It took very short. It took 5 years.
Wow. Okay.
My hair grows extremely fast, and I'm very lucky about it. And so, for the past 6 years as an actor, all the roles I played was a guy with long hair and a French accent. So
wasn't a big stretch.
Wow.
yeah, but so the thing is that I wanted to also show myself as another guy, you know, a guy with short hair, maybe.
Yeah.
Still the French accent, but, you know, short hair. So
Did you start to get more roles? Did they kind of open up for you?
the last role that I got because of my hair was I had a tiny thing in Men in Black 3. It's like I have 3 seconds on the screen. I'm very happy about it.
Yeah.
But the minute that was over, I went to the first hair salon. I said, chop it off. So they braided it, cut the braid, and I sent the braid. I gave it, you know, I donated a braid that was 15 inches. So I'm very proud of that.
Man, okay.
That's a nice wig for, you know, little kids that have cancer and all that.
That's wonderful.
But, you know, hair grows back. And if it doesn't nowadays, they make wigs that are out of this world. So, you know, if I ever have to do Sherry again, I will use wigs and it's okay.
Sure, sure. You mentioned you're from France originally.
Absolutely.
Sure. Did you move straight to New York?
Yes, in 1996, I was lucky enough to be spotted by the Martha Graham Dance Company.
Huh.
And I was a ballet dancer, and they invited me to come to New York, and eventually I joined the Martha Graham Dance Ensembles. I performed for 5 years in the States. I performed in 38 states, I believe, as a dancer. Yes.
Belly dancing.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, well,
I didn't know that. Wow. Do you miss that?
I still teach 2 classes a week to stay in shape and to help people stay in shape. But I miss it, but you know, as an artist, I have to say we are the most arrogant people.
We meaning
artists.
Artists. Okay.
That's
Whether you're an actor, a host, or a dancer, we are very arrogant because let's face it, we are putting ourselves. Yeah, but we are also the most insecure people.
That's true too.
We are self-conscious about what we look like and all that. So as a dancer, I got the point where I'm going to be 40 this October.
No.
Oh my
And so when I turned 35, I said, you know, maybe it's time for me to stop dancing. And so I stopped dancing at a phase where I thought I still looked good. Because I had friends who unfortunately keep dancing, and I won't say, and you go to see the show, you're like, yeah, maybe they should have stopped, you know. And I could never have accepted that. So, you know, it's okay. And honestly, as an actor, I'm thrilled to really embrace this career. I absolutely adore everything about filmmaking. My thing is acting. I absolutely adore acting.
Yeah.
Any role, but I love everything, the behind the scene as well, the producing, you know. And it's also the people you meet. You meet incredible people. I could never have done Sherry's Kitchen without all the people behind. I mean, we're talking about hundreds of people. I have wonderful, through Sherry's Kitchen, the production of Sherry's Kitchen, I became friends with people that you would never think. You know, sometimes people look at us like, wait, you friend with that person? What's going on? You know, we don't look like we could be friends, you know. I also dug out like all friends, you know, that came into the series, you know, I mean, so.
The scripts you write, are they comedy? Are they drama?
Well, I have the French touch, so it's dramedy.
Dramedy, okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's a little bit of both, a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's not like, ha, that was so funny.
Right.
It's like you look at that and you're like, oh,
yeah.
It could be a little funny.
Yeah.
You know, there was.
I'm listening. I don't want people to know that I'm borrowing money.
No, you know, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking. Let's have dessert and then we'll go to the bank. I'll give you money. Okay?
Thank you.
I feel like having strawberries, chocolate, and cheese. Excuse me.
What has happened?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened to our waitress. We would like the chocolate cake, the strawberry pie, and do you happen to have a cheese plate?
No, we do not happen to have a cheese plate.
Okay.
We have cheesecake. I'm okay. Thank you. Sherry.
Well, at least we have their attention.
You're so dramatic.
Sometimes you think, was that meant meant to be funny? Because I think
Yes.
it's funny, you know, and I like that because when you're not sure, you know,
Yes.
I like that. I believe that nowadays on TV we see a lot of series that are meant to be just joke after joke after joke
Yeah.
after joke, and you can miss the beginning, the end. It doesn't matter. You still get it. You know, you get the joke. You're like, and then you don't even pay attention anymore. You know, and I thought, well, I'd like people to actually fall in love with the characters, and not just Sherry. Absolutely not. In fact, I wanted people to fall in love with the other characters and find out who her daughters are. Sherry, for example, is a big movie star. She has a biological daughter, Emily, who's 15. She has a black girl that is 18. She
Okay.
adopted her.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
American.
Okay.
And she has an Australian son that she adopted. So of course it's like,
Culture clash.
it's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
It's weird, you know, but I just adored that, you know. And the girl who plays my black daughter
Yeah.
was a girl who was a dance student of mine when she was 8 years old.
Oh my goodness.
And she is like my pearl. I absolutely adore that girl. If I could adopt her, I would.
Yeah.
In real life.
In real life. I mean, I adore her. I adore her mother. We're very close, you know. But it's to say, in Sherry's Kitchen, I really wanted to put things that, so when people watch it, it's not just another YouTube thing. There are messages, there are things to think about.
Some real life issues, some real life
Absolutely,
challenges.
about a lot of things.
Yeah,
you know.
give us something from the last show that was kind of like a real
Well,
issue or message.
That was my show.
Yeah,
The test.
in that show, we find out that actually Sherry is in a relationship with someone and no one knows about it. And she finds out she's pregnant.
Wow.
And she's at an age where being pregnant is not,
A good thing.
you know, a good thing. I mean, she's 38. She already has 3 children that are grown. And here she's going to have a baby. So that's like an issue. And that's the question that would continue the series would be, is she keeping the child? Is she not keeping the child? Now, there's always the question about religion, about, you know, all this.
Sure.
And this is the kind of thing that I like to write about. I like to write about things that we have in life.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we live this on an everyday basis. You know, so I want to, like, even though there are moments that are very funny, I don't think I write comedy. I write life. There's drama in every life that I know around me, and there's also funny moments.
Oh, sure.
So that's what I'm trying to write.
You just came from a really big trip. I saw you were.
Yeah, so I was in Mexico teaching a workshop, then North Pennsylvania, and then I went in France for the Cannes Festival.
Oh, wow.
That was wonderful. Actually, my daughter, I mean, in the series, had a movie in the Cannes Film Festival.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah.
And another friend of mine who's a wonderful actress, we're going to work on a project soon with Cloudy Sky Films, was also in the festival. So since I'm originally from there, it was easy for me to be there. And
How many films a year does Cloudy put out?
So Cloudy Sky Films, I produce from my own an average of 2 to 3.
A year.
A year.
Okay.
I also produce short movies for people that I like, that if I like the script and the story, and if I want to help, I'm going to help produce. I also do music videos. I'm actually working right now on a dance short because I feel I should use my dance background. So I'm going to do a dance movie. I'm open. You know, to me, this is my job.
Yeah.
You know, right at the moment, I don't make a lot of money.
So you're a
with
starving
it.
artist.
As we all are.
That's how I stay in shape.
As we all are.
You know, but the thing is, at least I do what I love.
Oh, sure.
And at the end of the day, if
Hear,
you don't
hear.
do what you love, then don't do it.
Don't do
You
it.
know, I mean, it's been a struggle. In 2009, my father passed, and that's when I thought, you know what, enough. I gave up my day job, and I said, I'm gonna make movies. And I didn't know how I was gonna start making movies as an actor. You know, I was already acting. But you have to like face your life and say, is there something I don't like? And that was what I didn't like. I wasn't available for what I wanted to do.
Right.
So
the next thing, the most recent thing you're going to do next is the dance short?
there's a short, but I'm also finishing editing Snow, a movie about a rock and roll star struggling with drugs, and his wife struggling with whether or not to say to the world that the daughter is not his.
Oh, wow.
It's a complicated story, but it was my first musical type. We had to compose music and record music for it. That's going to be the longest movie I've produced.
How long?
Well, right now we're in the middle of the editing, so I don't know. It's past 30 minutes, but it might be a feature, actually. I don't really know.
Wonderful. That's
And then I'm writing a Last Supper. It's based on the Last Supper and the Bible, the disciples and all that. And it's about all the taboos that we shouldn't talk about. Like, you know, I'm gay because I chose to be gay, and you are African American and no longer black.
Okay.
And all these things, you know.
Yeah.
And there are things like that that are a great subject of conversation, and so that's what the movie is about. This is
I'll
something
go
I
see
do
that
for
one.
me.
I can't wait
well,
to see that.
you might audition for it because there's two
I'm
roles
gonna
that
be the
are.
Italian girl?
Well, there's two roles that are, you know, we don't know yet. So
Oh, wow.
Looks
let
like we
you
have a
know.
lot to look forward to.
Yes.
Well, every year Cloudy Sky Films becomes bigger and people are more interested and they want to participate. So now we put a casting call and we have 1,000 people applying in like 1 hour. The first casting call we did, I had 50 people. And I was glad because I needed one.
Okay, okay.
You know, now if I need one, I have 1,000 people, you know, sending their application. That tells you something. You know, it tells you that people start to hear the name and they believe in me. And to me, this is the most important. And honestly, I could not do any of this without the great talent surrounding me.
I want to return to a thought you said earlier. Your father passed away. You decided, I'm going to make films. I want you to give a tidbit, if you could, to our audience, to someone who's interested in making films. What one good nugget or tidbit could you give them?
Well, nowadays, you can make films with nothing. You can buy the cheapest high-definition camera you can find and start by doing a movie in your backyard.
Yeah.
Let's reduce the ambition. Write a good story. And I'll tell you what the good story is. It's humanity. In this world, we need things that relate to humanity. We need things enough with violence and all this. Let's talk about real things. Things that relate from the heart.
Yes.
You know, that's what I would say to a young cinematographer. We all want to do our, you know, whatever, Star Trek and Star Wars series. I'd love to do that too, but I know that that's not what you should start with. Start with things that relate to the people.
Good stuff.
You know,
good stuff.
remember, we the people.
We the people.
We the people. You the people.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot for joining us.
Thank you,
My
Saba.
pleasure. Thank you
Good
for
luck
having
to
me.
you.
It was wonderful.
Thanks a lot for joining us for this segment of Ebb and Flow. We'll be right back with our last guest, Crystal, who's going to sing her final song. Thanks a lot, Saba.
Yeah, okay.
Tear me down till there's nothing left. Fill me up with no regrets. 'Cause in these bones, yes, in these bones, there's a mess I've made of me. Have hope that damn near dried me up. Just might die alone. But when I cry, I know that I have given in to growth. In the shame of being naked, in a world that craves a mask, I saw myself through so the past, thought my shame had last. in simply being real, though. I've come to know it's a freeing thing to be out, to be plain, to be me. In these bones, yes, in these bones, there's a mess I've made of me. Hey, 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 'cause in these bones,